If you're a viewer on this channel, then you probably use the ones that have the worst of the worst. So we're gonna go into a rabbit hole of a deep dive into the Reddit thread that I made not too long ago on the weirdest side effects that pre-workouts has ever given you. So we're going to dive into these answers that we got from other members of our community. And the first one being depression if I don't take a stim break. I don't feel motivated to get out of bed, maybe because of stimulants. Yeah, that could be. I mean, when you're taking pre-workouts, you're putting yourself into this overdrive, and then this can get worse when you're stacking it with other stimulants like gray area ones, DMHA or Irate, or even the strongest DMAA. And then when you're combining all these with already a high dose of other stimulants, you just create this chaotic cycle. And if you don't take a stim break, you don't manage your pre-workout usage, and you're maxing out yourself all the time on this energy and focus and mood enhancements, it can come at a cost. So I do recommend you take a stim break, or you have lower stim pre-workouts in between those kind of days. And then meaty morsels, the famous stim junkie of our community, says awkward and unyielding boners. Smash AF. Hey man, I mean, that happens. When you get this super surge of mood enhancing type of feeling with euphoria and energy, so the constriction, which can have unwanted effects. Someone said they found jizz in their urine from a full scoop of maniaco plus blue ball style cramping. Also that could happen as well. Same reason. When you have this surplus of dopamine and serotonin and you feel so good, it happens. It happens. It's normal. And then one more says, one more comment from Don Avito says, for sure the weirdest side effect for me is sometimes my balls hurt so bad after pre-workouts or after workouts. I use hardcore pre-workouts. Unfreaking believable. I mean, that happens as well. When you get blue balls as well, you get some pain down there and it doesn't feel so good. And then also to make it worse, you get ED, so it doesn't function and you just have this thing that's hanging there and you have blue balls. Yeah, it sucks, man, but we gotta deal with those things as Stim Junkie pre-workout users. There's upsides and there's downsides. And then Forness says, Juiced had a out-of-body experience post-workout, was zoning out hard. Not my jam. Yeah, man, Juice was super weird. It had some weird effects going on there and it felt like a stim bomb of yohimbine. But I mean, the best way to manage all these side effects is, you know, you have these days when you use it, and then for other days, you know, you try to either limit the frequency or you take a week off, a week or two off after constant or consistent usage. Or you have pre-workouts with lower stimulants that can help you get through those days when you don't need a strong pre-workout. Because honestly, you don't need a strong pre-workout when you are not putting full effort into your program. You know, in your program, there should be some periods where you go a high effort, full effort, and then deloading or medium effort. And you have these cycles throughout your program, which consists of, you know, 2 to 4 weeks for each cycle kind of thing, which is a regular thing for an athlete because you're not going to put 110% all the time in your program. But yeah, the best way is to manage your usage, monitor your usage, and look at how often and how long you use these types of pre-workouts for. But yo, if you want to check out the community, check us out on Reddit. It's the best community ever for Stim Junkie pre-workouts. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment if you ever had a weird side effect. Drop a comment below. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.